Hi, do you suffer with those necklines and also those jowls, the lower part of the face? Well, in today's video, we're going to do some great facial massage exercises to really help with the neck lines and wrinkles and also improving the jowls. I'm Ali, I've been a facialist for the last 8 years and I'm really passionate to help you in your skincare journey. So we're also going to be doing a little bit of lymphatic drainage at the end as well, just so we can release toxins and waste within the lymph around the neck and the jowl area. So first things first, you want to kind of like start off with some obviously clean skin and clean fingers. Now it's also really important to apply a really good facial oil onto your skin, because then you're not compromising the skin by dragging and pulling. So I have my nourishing facial oil here, but if you have your own, that's fine too. Now I would recommend trying to get the best quality ingredients you can, because what you do apply to your neck and to your skin is also going to penetrate in even better and deeper. So you want really nice, good quality ingredients, preferably organic. So just applying nicely onto the skin, neck and the face lower part. So first things first, from the collarbone, we're just going to start off with a little bit of gentle tapping in an upwards motion. Now what this does is it really does help with blood flow and circulation to the area. So just lifting all the way up. And if you can try this for 14 days, it's a really good, great masterclass, and you will find that everything will start strengthening up as well. Plus we're boosting collagen and production and also elastin within the skin. And then under the chin, back of the fingers, nice gentle tap, and then all the way along the jawline towards the ears. And then onto the chin area here. Particularly if you're 50 and over, we tend to lose, again, collagen and elastin, and I'm in my mid-50s and everything does start to soften and want to drag down, so you want to possibly lift everything up as well. Right, so once we've done that, we're just going to take our shoulders and just give it a few gentle rolls backwards, just getting the lymphatics going and releasing any tight tension in the neck and shoulder area. Then let's just come forward a couple of times as well. And then I always like to finish going back, just so we're setting the shoulders into place. Then taking our hands, we'll start on our first exercise, and where our collarbone is, just place just very lightly, and we're just gently going to tilt the head up, the neck, the head, and then we're going to place our tongue to the roof of our mouth, and we're going to hold this position for 5 seconds. Obviously, if you have any neck issues, please speak to your doctor first, and we don't want to overdo this. Nice and gentle. So hands placed onto our chest, just gently lifting up, and then placing the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And gently come back down, and then coming across, and then we're going to just tilt the head up again slightly, and then just place the tongue to the roof of the mouth again. Hold for 5 seconds, come down, and then all the way across, and then do the same. Tilt. And come down. And you should feel a really nice stretch on this big platysma muscle here on the neck. So we're going to do this another 2 times, but before we do this for the second time, let's work a little bit on the jawline and the jowl area. So placing our thumb under our chin, fingers above, almost like in a hook, we're just lifting up and across now. Smoothing out any fine lines and wrinkles. Again, nice and light, particularly as we get older, our skin starts to thin out and get a bit saggy. So you just want a really nice, gentle massage. Right, so let's work on this neck again. So again, I like to do the sitting down. If you're standing up, that's fine too. And again, just gently tilt the head, and then just place our tongue to the roof of the mouth for 5 seconds. Come down, and then come across and just gently tilt again. Come down all the way along, tilt, and then 5 second hold. and come back down. So before we do the last tilting off the neck and the platysma, we're going to just take our fingers and we're just going to flick in upwards motion all from the collarbone along the neck towards the jawline. Again, this really helps with blood flow and circulation. And then again, placing our hands under our collarbone, just gently tilt and place our tongue to the roof of the mouth for 5 seconds. Come down, gently come across and tilt. Come down and then all the way along and tilt again. And come back down. And then now with our fingers, just very gently gliding in an upwards motion. And I like to use the flat of the hand for more surface area. Again, we want to lift everything up, not drag anything down. All along the front of the neck. And then working our way towards the jawline and the ears. And again, if you've applied a neck cream or a facial oil, whatever you are applying is going to penetrate in nice and deeply here as well and penetrate into the skin better. So now taking our fingers, we always forget about the sides of the neck and behind the neck as well. So let's first of all, just between our ear and our shoulder here, we're taking the opposite hand, arm if you like, we're coming across, placing our elbow up and then just gently come down. And as you come down, you should feel a really nice stretch on the muscle here, releasing any tight tension. And if we have tension in the head and the neck and the face, again, we're scrunching in. If we do have tension, you end up with those fine lines and wrinkles. And if you like, you can take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, calming down the nervous system. Nice neck, slightly shoulder massage here. And then coming to the other side, taking our hand, lifting up our elbow, placing our hand by the neck and the shoulder, slightly further back, and then just calming forward. Particularly if you have any tight tension here. Give it a really lovely massage. And then once we've done that, we're now going to take our hand, flat of the hand, we're lifting up in an upwards motion towards the chin, and then we're gliding under the cheek, under the chin and the jawline, and coming down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. And what we're doing here is we're moving toxins and waste within the lymph, which is very close to the surface of the skin. So this is a really nice feather-light touch. And we have plenty of lymph nodes under the jawline and then behind the ears, down the big SCM muscle on the other side of the head as well. And then we're going to take our thumb, place it under our chin again, taking our fingers as a hook, and again we're just gently lifting upwards now around the jowl area here and the smile lines. And then with our knuckle, where our nose is here, we've got some indentations and they can get quite tight. So we're just going to give those a few gentle massages in around circular motion. Now I do have an email list if you want to check that out in my description box, as well as my products called Kingship Skin. And I also do have a community if you'd like to join me there as well. And then just go the other way. Nice round motion, and then gliding under the cheekbone towards the ears. And with fingers coming up and across, further light touch, moving toxins and waste within the lymph. Again, we want to moving everything in an upwards and outwards motion. Obviously, But if we're on our computer and we're leaning down, we can end up with the jowls and also necklines as well as if we're on our phones and we're looking down. So it's always good to be mindful on how we actually move our body during the daytime. And then just coming down the front of the ears, we have plenty of lymph nodes, and then behind the ears. So let's just take our fingers now and just rub, just very lightly, around circular motions, bottom of the head, top of the neck. Again, we may end up with a bit of tension on the back of the neck here. So we're working and massaging literally the whole of the neck. You want to come all the way down as well. Get a really lovely massage. And if you have any little tender points, you can always come back to that. And then with one hand at a time, gently gliding down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. And on the other side. And by this point, you may actually want to swallow, as you can literally feel things moving along. And then for the final lymphatic drainage release, from the chin all the way down, where our collarbone is, almost our starting point, if you like, we've got some indentations. And if you can just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the toxins and waste we've moved from the neck area, the chin, and also the jowl and the jawline area into the body, ready for elimination. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing. Try this for 14 days, keep coming back, and please tell me where you're from and how you found this exercise and massage today, and come back in 14 days and tell me how you got on with it as well. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.